Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be episode 37 for our Legendary Dwarf campaign for Total War Warhammer. I'm the Strategy Professor. If you just joined us for the first time, this is a pure campaign, which means we don't abuse the auto-resolve system, we don't assassinate lords on the campaign map, and we don't do any other shenanigans or tomfoolery that might otherwise give us an advantage over the opponent. We signed up for a hard campaign, had a pretty good challenge so far. I like it, hope you like it, and that's just how we're going to do it. Okay, so last time we fought a nice battle against the undead here. We won. I think we may have been unfavored. I'm going to go ahead and just find a few of these here just to save some cash. So we're kind of at a crossroads here in terms of what we want to accomplish. I am nervous about the Border Princes taking this much territory down here, because if they ever decide to turn on me, then it's just gonna be really, really bad. We do still have great relationships with them, right? So we're still pretty good. It's deteriorating a little bit, but we're still in a pretty good place. Now look at them just
I'm ready
to
to parley. I hope your words are wise.
I don't think they're not gonna give us any cash. We have an untrustworthy so far for some reason. I don't remember why. I think we backstabbed some orcs like 20 turns ago or something. I don't remember. But I'm just not in a position to fight them, even if I want to right now. I mean, I could step over here to the second army, but then I'm gonna have to like defend this area and fight them here too. There may be a time and a place when we turn on them. It's a little dangerous leaving them alone here. But we do have lots of trade goods with them, let's see. I can look at trade in a little bit. So I mean, we are getting 1,400 gold off of them. They are buying quite a lot of stuff. So I mean, we are getting paid to wait here. Like, if we take out all of this territory, consolidate that, yes, we will earn a little bit more than 1,400 gold, but they have 220 stacks sitting right here. Well, they're going to. He's recruiting right now. I mean, maybe. I do have an 18 stack. I kind of want to leverage this 18 stack. But the problem is, I can't clean this up this turn because this guy blocked me.
Not a chance.
So that means that I can't get in there and fight him. And he's going to have 3 more units at least. So he's probably going to have 8. Then he has walls here. So he's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's going to have 17 on 15. They're savage orcs. So they're going to be really hard to deal with. Especially at this low level of tech. Maybe we just duck out of here and go take out the Border Princes potentially. I'm just not really sure. We can't even run that far, honestly. We're not great here, maybe.
Shoulder axes, lads.
How much do we get for raiding? Oh, we can't actually raid. We can't have, you have to have 50% to raid with them? What? 25% to raid? What? Why can't I raid? Okay, so... Oh, 50% to raid for him. Okay. Campaign movement range minus 25%. It's only 111 income. I'm thinking I just want to ambush here. I have nothing better to do. So I could rotate him over here and fight these guys if I want to. Try to knock him out. I mean, like I said, the main problem is I can definitely secure that. But I'm worried that they will come at me from over here and it's going to hurt my relationship with everyone else. So other people might actually declare war on me if I backstab them and kill them. And I don't really want to end that treaty. Now, Chaos could be coming in boats right now. I mean, with other campaigns in the past, like, literally 4 or 5 boats full of 20 stacks rolled up on the shore with Chaos. And maybe I just got unlucky. I don't remember which Chaos faction it was. It was still when I was pretty new to the game, with my first Dwarf and Orc campaign, which aren't on this channel. I guess maybe they sent boats all the way from over here, and just beelined across the entire map down the waterway, like this. And then just showed up over here, you know, 20 turns later. Not really sure, but I think that typically happened around turn 55, and it hasn't shown up yet. So, I mean, it's entirely possible I could just like leave this area and just like run up north and just say forget it, and just start trying to take all this stuff and just let the border princes have this stuff. Entirely possible. I do want to kill these guys though, just because I want something to kill down here. I don't know what they have. It looks pretty low tech though. I think we can do it. No, they're gonna take this town again next turn. I don't really care. I probably shouldn't have come down here in the first place. I think I came down to clean up some public order, like a rebellion over here or something, and then I just decided, oh well, I'll just pick up some of these orcs while I'm at it, which is okay, I guess. But this is costing me a lot of gold every turn. Yeah, 3,500 gold. So I really can't just be running around playing around with him. Need to be killing things or just getting rid of all of his units and saving the money. That's definitely a viable option. Okay, so what I think I want to do up here.
Let us begin.
Well, first of all, technology exploration. So I just spent about 20 minutes looking over the text to see what I wanted. There aren't a lot of really great options left right now. Most of the dwarf strength is early on in their tech tree. So you just have such high scaling. And these techs get a little goofy, like field engineers. That one's okay, actually. But this, like, missile resistance minus 30% for artillery, I mean, that's okay for trading shots, but it's very, very expensive. Like, it's 24 turns to get to that. I just don't have a lot of artillery yet. Now, this is very good. Minus 1 turn for gyrocopter recruitment. That means I could get them in 1 turn instead of 2, which is awesome. It'd be a lot better if gyros were still level 3 instead of level 4 tier, because then I could potentially get them faster in secondary towns to just replenish my gyrocopters, but that's not the way it is. This is okay. This is bad. They already have a lot of armor. Man, it's okay. But the problem is this stuff just gets so expensive, and it's just really underwhelming for what it is. I mean, that's pretty good, but it's like, 55 turns away. That's okay, but once again, it's 55 turns away. Like, this should be something that's like around here. Like, I know Slayers are pretty good, but I think the balancing team kind of dropped the ball a little bit later in the tree. Like, they were doing pretty well early, but like 5% upkeep for just those 3 units that we're probably not going to have a lot of. Yeah, this is just not that great. This is good. These are pretty good. This is still okay. Although I think I'm liking Quarrelers more and more, because the extra range and the arcing shot, they can shoot around hills a lot better. They can shoot past other units better. This is still really good. 10% extra damage for basically all your dwarf infantry. Really nice. But this is not that great. Up here, similar. We're not under siege a lot. This, I added it up. This would give us, I think we have 300 gold right now from iron mines and gold mines. So, or whatever, iron, gold, and stone quarries. It's just not much at all. Now, if we had a lot of that stuff, that'd be really sweet, because we'd get 30%. But we're not able to trade most of those resources, so we haven't developed those a whole lot, because it'd be wasted resources. This would be good, once again, if we had trade agreements. If we ever get a lot of trade agreements, this would be really nice. I mean, I guess if I'm getting 1,400 right now, maybe that's worth considering. Wait, why do I need this first? Oh, it's up. Okay, I thought it was down. This is confusing, because this one's down, but this one's up. This one's up. It's interesting. I mean, if I do keep my trade agreement with the border princes, which it looks like that's probably what I'm going to do, then this extra 15% would give me, what, 150, 200, something like 200 gold a turn, and then it would scale really well if I get trade agreements later with other factions. Like, I think some event happens which gives you much better diplomatic relations with other factions. Maybe it's like the 2nd or 3rd wave of Chaos when Sartorial comes out. This would be pretty nice. That's a possibility, but and this is good too. 12 turns. And maybe I get this just for extra fighting. How many? I mean, usually at least half of my army is just infantry, right?
Aye. For the wisdom of Valea.
Yeah, not much infantry left there. I already did the fight. See, I kind of wanted to jump over this wall. But that's not going to happen.
What? For the wisdom of Valea.
I mean, yeah, a lot of my is infantry. But I feel like I need public order also just to shore up. Because a lot of my places still have pretty rough public order. I mean, that's slowly ticking away. It's getting better now that we have refectories in a lot of places, but there's still some places where it's looking on the rough side. Both of these are good. There's 20 turns for that, there's 12 turns for this. There's 12 turns equivalent here, sort of. But these are all pretty good. And then that's a pretty good follow-up. See, this is good, but then this is probably too much. This would also set us up if we want to go for Venerate, and then this. That extra 5% gold would be really sweet. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for this. This will also, if nothing else, this will let us not have to get the public order province bonus. So then we can get the gold bonus. So it's really like we're able to get 5% extra gold in some of our provinces because we specifically don't have to have that extra 2 public order. So even if we're doing okay public order wise, this will give us a better opportunity cost to save or to get a lot of cash in the long run. So I think I'll get this. It builds into something nice right now, and it has some good technology path upgrades. Also, if we get the trade agreements, then we're ready to start that if we want to. So this is just a really versatile path. It's pretty good at this point. Like, this is good, of course. This is very good. But this is not that great. This is awesome, but then this is dead weight, basically, because I'm not going to get any of this stuff for a long, long time, most likely. Upkeep cost for Longbeards is good. And 2 experience is pretty good. But I feel like a lot of this stuff's underwhelming. A lot of this stuff is too, but the best things here are going to be Grand Chamber, probably. Maybe this. I just think this is the best setup. I mean, the other options here would be get this, or get over here and rush the gyrocopters. But I think this is just the most versatile and best all around. We could also get Dwarven diplomats if we're very close to hitting a threshold where we can get trade agreements. This would be good to get, but our politics are just so terrible right now because we have a -60 modifier for being ballers that no one wants to do business with us, basically. And we're untrustworthy. So once we get, if we get to where we're around like 10 or something, public order, like 10 in the green, 20 in the green, then we might get that extra public order stuff. But for now, it's not going to be worth it. Okay, another thing to notice here. Recruitment-wise, if I want to recruit, look at this. Okay, now because of all the upgrades, look at the Dwarf Warriors compared to the Longbeards. Dwarf Warriors cost about 1/3 less money. Or it costs 1/3 more to buy Longbeards over Dwarf Warriors, I'll put it that way. Maybe not quite that much. Maybe it's like 30 more gold. It's what, 20% more money. I don't know, it's a tough call. It's 20% more money, and you're buying 15 more armor, 4 leadership, 1 melee attack, 1 defense. I mean, you are getting 4 weapon damage, which is really good, and you're getting a bit more charge, and you're getting psychology immune. Okay, so maybe Longbeards are better than Dwarf Warriors, even with all the bonuses. I was thinking that might not be the case, but let's go and do some upgrades here. Okay. Yeah, I need to get more artillery once I get this guy cranked up, because that's going to be a big deal. That's just his range, right? That's not as good. This, however, very good. and for missile infantry. That's pretty sweet. Yeah. So we're gonna get this. And we just got, at the start of the last battle,
Ready.
we just got the research upgrade. So let's go ahead and just put that on him somewhere. Let's say public order. I don't really care as much about stonemason. We'll put archivist on him. 10% extra research is really sweet.
Summon me if you dare.
I think I just saw something that's going to give us recruitment. Yeah, reduced cost recruitment. Okay, so that's what we want, because we are going to recruit some artillery.
To war.
So now what I'm thinking here is I kind of want to kill Shwartzhafen. I just want to go on a rampage with these dwarves. So I just want to kill Shwartzhafen. Now there are chaos right here. So I kind of want some visibility. Oh, actually I can get visibility. I can move my Thane first. I don't have to wait till the end of the turn. Let's go ahead and move him up here and see what we're working with. So there should be chaos right here. Yeah. Put 20 stacks. Or not 20 stacks. There's one 20 stack, and I like how they are not only taking not taking attrition when they're close to each other, but they're actually regenerating when they're close to each other. I don't know why they had to make the campaign with chaos like so much different, so much more challenging than the chaos in the campaign trail here. I don't know. I do want to release a chaos campaign soon.
I will not
I'm working on it slowly, but I'm also trying to do more multiplayer battles because people love those, and you know, I aim to please. Okay, how powerful are the vampire counts right now? Pretty strong. So, my problem here is I don't have a way to get, well, we're going to upgrade this first of all. So we can get something here, either a recruitment center or a, something else. Recruitment center or a public order. I probably can't take Shwartzhafen, but I can probably take Zufbar. Yeah, he hasn't upgraded it really, I don't think. So what I think I want my game plan to be is come up this way, fight the vampires. If these dwarves don't submit to us soon, then we'll fight them. Wait, I said Confederation penalty. Oh, that's because I have, it calls this a Confederation penalty. God, 44. I just can't close a lot of these grudges because a lot of them are against vampire counts, although we're getting in range now.
I refuse.
Okay, so I'm not worried about this army. I'm not worried about this army. What I am worried about
No.
is this army, potentially. I mean, yeah, it's 33 units. I could probably beat him up, because, well, I mean, what I'm trying to do here is attack and take Shwartzhafen.
As the High King commands.
But, as you can see, that's on the problematic side. Because what they could do is they just could completely ignore the moot, I think. Now, they may not be able to run around it, though, because they can't run through a zone of control. I believe they can squeeze around that. I mean, they might be able to, like, squeeze through this, but it's tough to tell because it's not showing me how much movement range they have because they're gathering forces right now. I don't think they're going to have the movement to run all the way around this, even if that's possible. I don't think it is. Let me see. Yeah, they can't run through this. I don't think. I think that's impassable forest.
Summon me if you dare.
Let me see.
Go on, then.
Yeah, that's impassable forest, so you can't run through this without attacking the town. And so they're going to have to attack the town next turn. So maybe I am safe to kill Shwartzhafen. It's entirely possible that a scary vampire army could show up too.
Beyond
I'm not scared of this. They're too far away, and I'm not scared of them. So I could run into a 20 stack here with vampires.
Thirsts for war.
But we might even be able to beat them. I'm going to do it. It's on the risky side. The battle itself is not going to be that hard. I might just auto-resolve it. Yeah, that'll be an auto-resolve. But it's the, it's the aftermath. I guess I can sack it first and then take it. Okay, let's just... actually, let me see if anyone will pay us for that first. Don't do anything for free that people might pay you for. Unless you're just trying to be polite. In the real world, I think, obviously, charity is a great thing. But in this, we like to get cash for things. Okay, so let's see if Empire will pay us for that.
Approach me, Dwarf, but do not expect alliances to be reignited on history alone.
Where is it? I join war against these guys. Are you down with that? They're kind of down with it. Let's see if... Give us a little cash here. Oh, take them out of your hair, man. Come on. It's worth it. Okay, let's just do 500. He probably won't even do that, but we'll try it based on how he's acting. No, he's gonna get 300 out of it. Just anything. I don't think it affects their opinion of you if you join a war with them. I mean, if you're in the same war as they are, then you get some diplomatic bonuses, but I think them paying you for that war doesn't directly give you any sort of benefit. Okay, so they're not going to pay us. Tell us to do our own dirty work. It's fine, it's respectable. Okay, let's do it. Sure. Okay, I don't see anything that's problematic over there. That's going to be an auto. Now, another consideration is we are getting a rebellion in 2 turns up there, I believe. We'll have to see what that's looking like. I think it's 2 turns, and we can jump in with our other army and defend that, I think. Missile resistance. Or no, magic resistance. Let's just put that on, let's put that on our highest ranking guy here. It's fine. Yep, that's a juicy sack. I think sack plus occupy is what I like with almost every campaign for the most part. Okay, we do still have enough. That's actually going to be a rebellion next turn. God. That means they're probably going to take it next turn. It's not good. Is there anything I can do to mitigate that? I don't think so. Now, I could run back into this territory, actually. If I run back into this territory, I don't think they'll be able to do it because I'm going to have things that increase public order. All my these little things. Because I was not in the negative before with public order. God, he has so many accolades. Okay, let's see what I want here. Pure Beard. I think I mathed this out before and I was going for casualty replenishment, right? So I've got, what, 7 points left? So 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 8 points. I always had to kind of finger it out there because I know that 23 plus 7 is 30, but at the same time, I haven't used my 23rd point yet. So it's actually 8, not 7. Okay, so we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and plus lightning strike will be 8. I think that is a good way to finish it off. Yeah, all of these are good. Thoppa, I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to finish these off. So Pure Beard. And I think we just want to run up here just to get into this territory and preserve this public order.
On to glory for the ancestors.
So just pick up a quick 6,000 cash. We can always come pick this up again later. Yes, now we're saving it.
What?
And we can fight the rebellion next turn. We just sit in the town so they can't raise it. Then we can jump over here and just start cranking. Actually, maybe I want to come down and drop down south and get some more infantry first next turn. Yeah, I mean, I can't fight with this. I have to have some dwarf warriors or something in here. Alright, let's go ahead and give this guy the next thing. Axe Lord. No, actually. Rune Archer.
What?
Did that instantly give me some more movement? I think it gave me a little bit.
One rug.
Alright, let's go ahead and walk. Now, is this going to be the guy that comes up here and knocks this stuff out? I don't know. We'll stay here for now. Just in case we need to, like, move over here quickly and start jumping over walls to support. We'll go right here.
Glory for the ancestors.
Good on the public order, and now we're going to start our recruitment spree. I should already have that commandment. I do. Good job.
For the wisdom of
Alright.
Valia.
Let's see. So Iron Drakes I'm not super impressed with. Gyrocopters I am impressed with. I would like to try out an organ gun. At least one of them. I guess we'll start with normal gyrocopters, because we're not facing a lot. Like, most of what we're going to face in here is vampires and chaos. And these do area of effect damage, whereas these are good at taking down larger, more heavily armored targets. So I think normal gyrocopters are probably superior here. 4 of them. I want at least like 6 gyrocopters probably. I still think they're a defining feature of a good dwarf army, mid to late game army. I would like the troll torpedo throwers. God, why do they take 3 turns? Like, that's just so much. Like, they're a utility unit. They're not that game breaking. Just by context, Cygors and Giants for the Beastmen take 2 turns. These take 3. I don't think anything in the Dwarf army should honestly take 3 turns. Like, their units just are not individually that powerful. Like, you have to use them in conjunction with other things. Like, I think 3 turns should be preserved for things that are just, like, massively, really, really strong. Like, maybe Steam Tank should be 3. Like, Giant should probably be 3. Things of that nature. 3 turns is a lot of time to wait on something.
Yes.
Black Orcs are 3, unfortunately, for the Greenskins, and I think that's bad. I think they should only be 2. But
Summon me if you dare.
okay, let's what do we want to do? Well, we have to have we can't. We have to go back here. I would like to step up and support this and move in and, you know, fight and all that stuff, but how many? This is gonna take 3 turns to build. Yeah, I mean, even if I want to build a recruitment center here, it's gonna take too long. So we're just gonna come down here.
Beards in belts.
We need to. We have an imminent rebellion soon too, because this guy is like causing so much public order problems. Oh, I should have just come out with my. Can he assassinate? He can. He has a very low percentage chance though. I need somebody to just knock that thing out. Heroes are just so aggravating. Okay. Growth is nice, but I want more recruitment. I can hire some Slayers here too. How long does Slayers take? Please tell me they're not 3 turns. I can't see. I think it should also say on the portrait of the unit, when you select it here, there should be some indication, like up here, just something like a little 3 with a circle around it, or just something like that, just to indicate how many turns it takes to build it. Just to help with visibility if you know, haven't played through the campaign all the way before and you just, or you don't have it all memorized. Okay, so we're recruiting with him. We may or may not have to go deal with this rebellion. This guy is just...
It is time.
I don't know, I really hate leaving this just sitting around, but I just can't fight this with a single army. I have to decide whether I want to rotate Thorgrim over to finish them off, or whether I want to use Thorgrim to come up here and help out.
Ready?
I mean, maybe it's possible I could use him to come over here and help out, and then I could just get rid of some of these and save some money. Entirely possible. Okay, let's look at the buildings and we'll go on to the next turn. I forgot to look at the time too. I'm so terrible with that. We don't need anything there. Black Iron Mine. I don't think we need anything here, do we? We do need another refectory, actually, because we don't have the triple refectory. Yeah, we're getting the crackdown bonus right now. It's going to go negative again, so let's get the refectory. Then that will allow us to switch over to King's whatever. High King's Tribute. Which is not a lot of gold, but it's something. Adds up. Alright, 3 of these, it's good. We don't need to upgrade this really, I don't think. I really wish it would let you get trinket makers and your resource, but it won't let you do that. I think the Greenskins, some faction lets you do that. Maybe it's Empire that lets you do that. Greenskins don't have resource things. I think Empire lets you get resource and other things. So we kind of want to get up to tier 5, but at the same time it's like, what do you get there? I mean, you get, you do get troll hammer torpedoes, which I want to try out. I think they'll be a lot of fun. You get this guy who might be okay. He's pretty bad at multiplayer because lords just bum rush him and kill him. Why is his HP this low? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, they need to make him into just like a huge airship of doom. You know, like, if he's really, just make him an expensive airship of doom. Like, make him just have like, I don't know, 4,000 health or something, just like a lord, and give him like some shielding or something against missiles. That's what gyrocopters really need, is some kind of shielding. Especially something that's this expensive, that's like a tier 5 unit. Just give it like a bronze shield or a silver shield and just say it's like reflective plating or something. Or make it an upgrade you can buy. Just something like that. It just feels really underpowered. We'll still get it. We'll try it out. And the flame cannon, if it's anything like the Iron Drakes, I was unimpressed. But we'll try the Iron Drakes again. Maybe I was just using them wrong. A subscriber, I think it's a subscriber, or at least a viewer, I can't remember who suggested it, but said that I should just like get up in their face and just burn my own unit. I'm not sure if I want to go that far, but I do think that if I get closer when I fire, it might do more damage. Do I need this to get more quarrelers? I think I need more quarrelers here. How many turns does this take? 2. So I've got, yeah, I've only got 3 quarrelers and 2 gunners. I think I need at least 2 more quarrelers to deal with this. Alright, let's get it. That's fine. There's nothing else I can upgrade here. Okay. Let's go on the next turn, I think. Just make sure everybody moved. Good on that. Make sure we can't do any of these quests. Thorogrove needs things, so if I rotate him up there, then he could actually do these. Midland. Slayer unit. So if I put a couple of Slayers and Gyrocopters with him, then I can finish up these things. I mean, this would be really nice to be able to get those quests out of the way very soon. So maybe I do just rotate him up there and just hold down the fort with this guy down here. It's an expensive fort to hold down. I mean, I could just sit here and just raid this and just farm rebellions while I guard this area. Maybe that's viable, just to kind of finance. It's not going to fully pay for this. This is super expensive. But it would give me some levels, and it'll let me finance just a reasonable defense down here, because I didn't think these guys would have that much left, but it's really the walls that are holding me back. Okay, let's just get out of here. Sorry if the mic picks up a bit of crinkle here. I'm just gonna take a bite out of this, eat my lunch while I'm trying to make some videos here. Okay. Done with the crinkle. Okay. Midland's done. Okay, now I can switch back in my good lord. Okay, I did finish this because Midland actually died, so that's good. So I got the cash. Okay, so it's going to charge me 2,500 gold. Didn't we have another one that charged us like 10,000 earlier? Those quests aren't very fun. We really don't need growth that much. There's a couple of places, but we've already hit major breakpoints. I think just this extra +4 public order would be really sweet. Also, I'm not sure if we get any extra penalties on top of that. It's just 1,000 gold. The growth is sweet, but I feel like this is going to cause some problems if I do that. Alright, so we're just going to pay the tribute, it's fine. God's happy. Okay, so that's what these... Hold on, what? Are you seeing this? What the... What? What? I can't... I can't even figure out what's going on right now. Are you guys seeing this? Am I making this up? That's what she looks like on the campaign map too. It's her. What? She has an orc name, Drock Legbiter. It doesn't sound like what she would be named. She has the stats of someone that is an orc war boss, not of a vampire. She doesn't have vampire, she's yelling like a vampire. Vampires can't even be lords. They're only heroes. I mean, I would think that'd be really sweet from a war perspective if you had a vampire that was sort of leading some orcs, because Ozog has that capacity. You know, he gets influenced by the crown, but this feels like it's some kind of like glitch or something. Like she has the correct sounds, she has the correct model, she has the correct portrait, but the name doesn't seem right. So let me see what happens if I right click on it. Is it going to show me War Boss? Okay, it's not. It's confused too. Okay, so when I click on him, he yells like an orc war boss.
Stop that.
Yeah.
Never.
But like when she's sitting here and she yells, it sounds like a vampire. Which doesn't even make sense because she shouldn't have. Yeah, there she goes. She shouldn't have any animations for sitting there doing this kind of motion. Because she can't be a lord. She can only be a hero, so she would never be sitting here. Like, she would never be the face of your army like this. And she can't raid. Because she's a hero, so how does she have this animation where she's raiding? And just yelling and like rallying troops like that. Because I don't think there's any situation with the vampire counts where she can do that. She can't raid, she's just a hero. You'd never see her as the face of an army. I don't know, that's really, really weird. But that's what these trolls were trying to do. That was the name of their game. Is they're trying to sit here and just get the public order all riled up so they can get the Greenskins back into the game. So they're colluding with the Greenskins to get the Greenskins back. Because if they take this as just a rebel army, then they aren't allowed to attack anything else, I'm pretty sure. They can just sit in the town and that's it. So they've just been sitting here raiding so that the Greenskins would come back and potentially fight me.
Aye.
Because the Greenskins, of course, can come back and fight.
All right.
Let's get back down here and deal with this.
Move the throne.
This is just taking up way too much time. This time, after I kill them and take this, I'm just going to burn it. I'm going to raise it. I should have raised it before. I mentioned it, I just didn't do it. Where's this?
Ready.
So these guys assaulted some units. God, heroes are just so aggravating, like, honestly. I really wish they were just kind of reworked. Where's this uprising? Okay, down there, it's fine. Assault units. Where's this? Okay. Where'd that? I don't. What do I want here? Probably a refectory. Galbarez. Yeah, I think it's definitely a refectory. I probably need to get rid of this honestly soon and get a refectory. I've got an army in the area, and I'm probably just gonna raid it. Yeah, he has recruited 4 units, at least 4, and so now he has 12 plus 7. He got 21 units. There's no way I'm taking out 15. So we're just gonna run out of that.
Beards in belts.
Yep, so we'll just run over to here. I think we have a big enough line already. We just need more missile units. I guess we can get one more dwarf warrior. So now we have to keep a 20 stack just to deal with them. Alright, let's see. Logan. Okay, so as we saw, they were actually able to run through this. I have no idea how. That seems like it's cheating to me because I can't run through other zones of control without attacking whatever's in the middle of that zone of control. As you saw when I put on the dash earlier,
Time for a reckoning.
like, it doesn't let me dash through these guys. See how I can't do that? It's because these red circles are zones of control, so you should be able to run through those, but they just ran right through them. They ran right through here. It's no problem. So the computer gets to cheat in all kinds of ways. Like, I don't mind them getting extra stats and getting extra public order and all this other stuff. That's fine. But it's like the tactical stuff, like the campaign getting to run 2 or 3 times, running through zones of control, like lords magically getting resurrected when you've killed them 2 or 3 times. All of these have happened in other campaigns. And that's just really frustrating because I don't understand the rules. The strategy game, a great strategy game, is based on understanding the rules and having lots of challenging choices. If the rules are unclear, or the enemy gets to cheat or break the rules in some way that is not
Never.
it's not clear, then that kind of diminishes a lot of the strategy. But it's still a great game. I still love it. It's just, it can be frustrating at times because it's all about just visibility, just not knowing what's possible for them. So if I had taken this town,
I'll have your soul.
it's entirely possible they could have killed me, because this army could have potentially run down here.
Sheesh.
Yeah, he didn't dash, so he could have attacked this. And he's hiring up also, so he could have attacked this town with both of these, and that would have been, you know, 23 on
Yes.
23 on 19. I probably could have won it anyways, but would have been a problem. Okay, so let's just go sit in this town for a second, just heal up.
I agree. Forwards.
Now, I should still get a rebellion. Actually, I'm not. Dang it, I want the
My
rebellion.
axe thirsts
So I'm going to have
for
to sit
war.
outside the town. So I want to take care of this rebellion before chaos gets here. Okay. That's fine. So I could go into ambush stance, so maybe as soon as the rebellion pops, they'll try to run in here and I can ambush them and kill them.
What?
These guys seem like they're clearly beelining for me,
Never.
because they didn't take this town. Which is fine. So this guy opted to assault, and so I did get some, a little bit of reprieve here. I did get some public order. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me just look at the time here real quick. I want to get a major fight in, but I feel like this is taking a while. Yeah. So we're at time, so we'll do a little bit more and see if we can get a fight here really quickly. I don't think it's going to happen this episode. Just kind of a reset episode. We're just kind of making some units, just preparing. We might be able to fight those. Mark down the time here. We might be able to do this chaos fight next turn, potentially.
Summon me.
So if we get to that, I'll definitely fight it. How much time do Slayers take? Only 1 turn, but we can't make it because we don't have an armory. Dang it, I remember that now. That is pretty cool. You can build it in 1 turn, though. I approve of that message. So if you could build Slayers in 1 turn, why on earth do Iron Drakes take 3? Like, they should take 2. At most. At most.
For the wisdom of Valea.
So what's my chance here? 24%. Oh, I have a 20% chance to get wounded, though, and I don't want that to happen. God, those things are so aggravating. So I just have to let him sit here and assault me, I guess. I don't have a Thane yet. Now, does tier 3 give me an extra Thane? Let me see. Or do I have to have this? Thane +1. That does not give me an extra Thane, so I need this to get a Thane. I think we've been over this. I mean, I want to get to tier 4. I'm trying to remember. I definitely want to get to tier 4. So I can get gyros here. And so I can get, well, that's not give me an extra engineer. Yeah, I need the, it's gonna be tough. Because I want both this and this in my main settlement, but I don't have the slots for it. So I may just have to give up on these hammers and iron breakers. And just get the, get this in one of these smaller towns. Maybe I should just go ahead and do that. Because I have to choose whether I want to get these. I mean, maybe I sell this and get the armory. Because I can make cannons and gyrocopters next door, but I can't make hammers yet, which will be useful. I think. I mean, they don't get a ton of bonuses off of stuff, though. Having an extra thing would be good. I'm not sure if these are worth it, honestly. Because they have two-handed hammers. That means they don't get a lot of the other bonuses that I have. They don't get the Axe Lord bonuses either. And maybe this is just not even worth it, and I should just not even worry about it. And just go for... At least not yet. We might try them out later in the game. But I think I'm more interested in just getting even more gyrocopters and just having the flexibility to get organ guns, all that stuff. So maybe I just... Yeah, just get a tier 3 armory here. In one of these places. I know I'm really close to getting this upgraded, but it is not really a super rush on this. I would like to make Slayers, though, because we are going to be facing chaos with lots of monsters and vampires and things like that. So I would like a couple of packs of Slayers, so I think we just go ahead and upgrade one of these. Which one's the safer? Barrack de Wazbag seems like the safest place. It's in the corner over here. Alright, let's go ahead and just upgrade that. I probably should have done this a few turns ago. It's difficult to keep up with all this and to say exactly what I should get.
Shoulder axes, lads.
Okay, that'll give me a little bit more public order. And replenishment. I mean, we can go ahead and combine these, that's fine. Okay, so we just need a front line here. We do have quite a bit of cash. I think we can afford to get a little ritzy here. Let's get 3 of these guys, or 4 of these guys. Should be pretty good. I do want more gyrocopters, but can't build them here. What else? And I do need some catapults also. We'll get some of these next turn. I think this is top priority though, is just getting a front line. Alright. He's making stuff. He's chilling. What else do we have? This guy's hanging out. I need to get him down here to assassinate these lords. He should have a much better chance, right? Well, not a much better, but 8%. The dwarves are just not very good at assassinating things. That's okay. Or I could come over here and just put him with this army, just have one more kind of tanky unit. Maybe I do that. Let's do that. Because he's pretty tanky. Do they have any war? They don't have any heroes over here. Okay. Let's do it. This will also help us with cleaning out some of this vampire corruption. I'm just doing that strictly for some experience. It's not, the public order is not going to matter against the legendary AI. Okay, this guy is ready to be swapped.
It is time.
Can I not switch him out? I can't remember if you can switch lords or not. Oh, replace lord. Yeah. That's what I want. I could have potentially used that in my Beastman campaign. I'm not sure if they let you replace or not, but I need to... Well, I can't do it now. There's been some events and things have happened in the Beastman campaign. Do check it out. It's a lot of fun. Now this guy's level 3. This guy, however, is level 7. He has Axe Lord. Yeah, I think I want the level 7 guy. Remember, he just got assassinated, so that's why. That's why we don't have him. Alright. Thank you for your service, sir. I'm sure we will see you again. We've got to put in the ranking general here. This might cost me a lot of public order, actually, to do this for a turn, which is potentially problematic. What, fencers? Didn't I have fencers or something like that? Or maybe that was on a different thing. Okay, so 8 armor, or... I'll give him the fire resist. Yeah, here we go. That's actually really nice. Do I want this or do I want fencers? I think I want 6% less damage. Yeah, I just want a tank. Just let the let my ranged units take care of the rest. This magic resistance I think helps against fire also. I mean, so now I'm going to be looking at 45 magic resist, 15% missile resist, a ton of armor, and 25% fire resist. So maybe I can just like tank a bunch of units with him potentially. See if I can face tank like 3 units and then just fire the Iron Drakes into him. That might be a strategy. Missile resistance would also be good for the Iron Drakes. Get that. If we're just kind of building an army specifically to leverage those Iron Drakes. Okay, so I definitely want the public order stuff here. There's only one thing that was public order? For real? There's more than that. Okay, unbreakable. That's pretty good. Get that one. That's a joke. Nope. Nope. No. That's okay, I guess. Greenskins are out of the game, basically, so it don't matter. Guess we'll do that. Sure. Okay, so that's it. I thought I had better things with the other guy, but maybe not. What are his skills? Let me see. So he's got Axle Work, basically, and 1 point Obstinacy. Oh, I do have the plus 12 for hammers. Okay, so... And Slayers. I may want to just stop here. I may want to go all the way down here, potentially. And then come down here and just start getting over to Inspirational Leader. Having these extra long beards and hammers. Ooh, actually, hold on. I don't want these then. Because he doesn't have the bonus to attack with them yet. So I just need normal dwarves to get this at plus 12 to each one. So they are actually just straight up better than long beards in this army. Because I don't have... The Lord's not a high enough level.
A nod.
And maybe I just go Obstinacy all the way down. Vigor loss is so important. Just get all Obstinacy. This is also extremely powerful. It's basically 24% more damage. So get all Obstinacy and Tactician. And then just forget this. Like, we can get this stuff later on. But just finish both of these trees and then come down here and go Pure Beard into Inspirational Leader Lightning Strike. I think that might be the optimal way to build dwarves now. It's just this, and then go for Reassurance. I mean, money's not a huge deal right now. So if we're wealthy enough, maybe we go for this. This is nerfed. It's not that great. I wouldn't go for duelists with dwarves. I think that's what we're going to do. Everyone's moved. I think I looked at buildings. Let me just look one more time. Then we'll end the turn. We're probably getting close to an hour at this point. I do want to really try to get a good fight in here, though. Even if it goes a bit longer. I just love to give you guys and gals good fights. I could get this to hire Longbeards here. Problem is I could just step next door and hire Longbeards also. There's really not a benefit for that. As long as I control both these two provinces, they don't need to overlap what they can hire, because I can just walk across this border and hire whatever I want. Okay, that's all good. Not getting anything here. I mean, I should just go ahead and sell this. I mean, I didn't sell it because I thought they were going to destroy it, but I'm just going to sell it. 75 gold, why not? Okay. Let's see if Chaos comes stepping up here. What? How did they respawn up here? They spawned down south. And this is another vampire. This is so weird. Like, every single rebel army now is a vampire orc boss? I've never seen this before. Like I said, it's kind of cool from a lore perspective, but it just, I think it has to be a mistake. Like, it doesn't sound like, there's just a lot of inconsistencies there. It shouldn't sound like an orc boss and have the stats of an orc boss if it's actually a vampire. Okay, so they took some cash. Crush the uprising, okay. Any character to Ockendorf. safeguard. 100% safeguard. Do not ever, unless you just are like immediately going to go bankrupt next turn, don't ever let chaos do this to you. It just causes so many public order problems. I mean, I think I let that happen really early in the campaign one time, like on turn 20. It might have been the Greenskins. And it could be decent early on if you can fight it off, but what do these guys have? 7. So it's 27 units. They are really banged up. They do have Chaos Warriors with halberds. Normal Chaos Warriors. Chaos Warriors are great weapons.
Anad?
I think we can beat him up. I can just auto-resolve and kill her. I mean, she's a different looking vampire, though. It's an orc boss, because if you click on it enough, you hear the orc boss. See, that's orc boss, but then you see her screaming, you can hear her screaming. What? First of all, why are the Greenskins showing up in every single province to try to get back into the game? And then second of all, like, why do they look like vampires? Alright, we're just gonna auto-resolve this one. It even looks like a vampire here. I'm kind of curious to see if she actually looks like a vampire on the map. But I don't want to sit through that. I want to have time to do that chaos fight, because I think we're going to do chaos. Let me see. Yeah, we're right at an hour, and I really want to do a fight for you guys and gals this episode. Yeah, we're just going to auto-resolve it. It's going to be a massacre. Wow, they did way more damage than they should have. Maybe I should have manual fought that. It's alright, we'll have plenty of time to replenish. It's not a huge deal. I probably need to cut some costs anyways. There's no reason for me to have a 20 stack running around here. I could regulate this area with probably a 7 stack. Alright, cash.
The High King moves. Onward.
Now she didn't take the area, which is very troll too, because now I can't burn it because she didn't take it. It seems like a lot of times they just do like whatever the most troll thing is they could possibly do. That's what they do. Thunder is okay. I don't really have any artillery with him though. What does this crown do? Longbeard recruits. Oh, that public order though. That's really nice. Okay. I definitely want to get that very soon. That'd be a godsend. Alright. I think I need to start working towards Inspirational Leader. I mean, we could just leave this and pick it up later. Not a huge deal. Because we just don't have a lot of Iron Drakes or organ guns or cannons or anything like that with this army, so just go ahead and start Pure Beard. We've got these 3 of the important ones. Once you get these 3, everything else is just kind of extra. This is good too. That's what we're gonna do.
One rug.
Knock them out.
Back them.
Oh, and thank you to I should have written it down before. I didn't even think about it until now. You know who you are. I think it was in the last multiplayer battle for dwarfs, so number 10. It was either number 10 or number 9, a gracious subscriber of mine, and I apologize, off the top of my head, I can't remember his or her username. I think it was Daniel something, so I think it's a him. I guess I'm assuming there, but either way, okay, the user, told me what some of the cool sayings are that the dwarves, he translated what the dwarves say, some of the 5 most popular sayings, and one rug, I think, meant something like war, or something, and it was just really cool, the translations they said, and there's a lot of cool Warhammer fantasy novels that are out there, and he made some suggestions with that too, so I thought that was really sweet. If you really love the lore, if you really love the dwarves, check out that multiplayer battle, number 10 or number 9. I think those are pretty good fights anyways. There are some things about them that aren't my favorite. I won't spoil anything, but I still think they were pretty fun to fight. I learned a lot out of them. And yeah, that comment was just really cool, like from a lore perspective. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think a lot of people on this channel would really appreciate that insight. So do check that out in the comments. Yeah, it was just a translation of some sayings. I thought that was pretty fun. But I think one rug was like to war or something like that. And that Kazakh, I can't remember what it is, like Kazakh, the little song they sing at the end of, it's either at the beginning of a fight or the end. It means like the dwarves are on a warpath or something like that. So we're going to auto-resolve it. That right there, Kazakh something something, ha, means the dwarves are on a warpath. Something like that. So that was really sweet to learn that. Okay.
Forwards!
Get some cash out of that. Good, good.
To war!
I'm still going to sell these guys. They're just really not worth it. I mean, they're just kind of holdovers from patch, like patch 1, before there were any patches. I got them because those blasting charges used to be a lot better, but they nerfed the daylights out of them, so they're not as good now. Which is a shame. They were kind of a challenge to micro those correctly, and I thought it was a fun option for dwarves. Just some really early anti-infantry units that were pretty cool.
It is time!
Alright, well, if we're just going to sit here and chill... just kind of, like, see what's going on in this area. Maybe we just...
March!
Well, we can't raid now. I cannot let the Greenskins back into this campaign, though. Like, that can't happen. So that's why they're trolling me here, keeping me here. Like, I really want rebels just to take this. They did take it before, and I should have just raised it. But I cannot let the Greenskins back in the campaign, because they will obviously build techs, build units, and they'll start killing stuff. Rebels won't do that. So I should just burn all that stuff, but I can't burn my own towns. Like, I wish it would let you abandon a town or something. But I just can't do it. And the Greenskins didn't take it. I guess next time they pop up, I should just let them take the town and then kill them and then burn it. That's what I'm going to have to do. Let's actually scale back a little bit here.
Ready?
These are just so teched up, though, but we don't need all this. Get rid of one of those. We'll get rid of one of these. And I think this should still be pretty competitive. I mean, we do still have a 20-stack rebel army sitting here that we can go kill. There that we'll need to go kill, so we don't want to get rid of too many, but I think 13 we can take on 20 with all of our upgrades. Our line is a little suspicious. I think we can do it. We have 5 on the front line, and then we just have massive, massive missile superiority. I probably should have kept that quarreler, actually. I'm immediately regretting it. I should just maybe gotten rid of another cannon or something. I don't know. This is okay, though. I could use 1 or 2 more dwarf warriors on the line, but they don't have a huge line either. They only have 7 units for a line. I think we could beat them up. I don't know why the border princes aren't coming over here to kill them, because, you know, I would imagine they would want the rest of this province. It's probably because it's my territory right now. If they take it, then they would probably come kill them. Okay, we look on time. Pretty far over, aren't we? Yeah, it's like an hour and 7 minutes.
Summon me if you dare.
How much public order stuff do we have with this guy? 1, 2. Okay, only 2. So what I want to do is just go right here and deploy, just so that I can get the next part of that quest going.
Hi, laddie, off we go.
Oh, sweet. I might be able to actually go back in that army then. Oh, dang it. I totally forgot about that. Oh, now I feel bad. Oh, I should have kept all those units, because now I could have done this quest battle. Because I can afford the 5,000 to go teleport there to do it. Now, I could still do it with 13. Now, he has a flying monster, so that means he's probably pretty high level. Their line is not that big, but I don't know what kind of reinforcements they're going to get. So I need to hire more units. There's nowhere good to hire right now. All I need are Dwarf Warriors, though. This is fine, I just need Dwarf Warriors. So... yeah, there's that little chant again. What I could do is just get rid of, like, just one of these, just get rid of this iron here. Sell this building, just get a normal building, and just build 7 more Dwarf Warriors, and I think I should be able to do that quest battle. I think that's looking good. Okay, we can translate or transfer this over to cash per turn also at this point. Okay, let's look really quick. Which one of these should I get rid of? I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, so we're exporting 21%. I think it was exporting 14%. Okay, so we want to get rid of the salt. So we just have excess salt. I think we have another salt mine up here. We might have another iron mine too, I don't know. But we'll just go ahead and get rid of this. Then we'll build a military building. And then we could just walk over here in a couple of turns, hire some Dwarf Warriors, and then go do that quest battle. And we can just keep farming this stuff, I guess, until we can raise it, until one of these people takes these towns, just so I can burn it. This guy just needs to hire some more. Let me see what I want to do here. And I can figure out the rest of it later. I think we will have to, okay, so I can't actually... oh, I can fight him, I just have to kill these first.
Stop that. One rug. Card them.
Yeah, so I should be able to just auto-resolve this. Hopefully it doesn't bang me up too much. Did more casualties than I really would like for it to do. That's okay, I suppose. Okay, so she just straight died. That's good.
We march. Yes.
Okay, so now I can fight these guys if I want to. Now my Thane is beefed up. I could put the Thane with him. I'm not sure how much that will affect my movement range. I may not be able to move and attack him if I put the Thane with dwarfs. But I could also potentially go into ambush mode right here. Because I have a pretty good chance, I think. Am I in the woods?
Ready.
Let me see. Is it going to tell me my ambush chance? Usually when you like click on a... yeah, 70%. I think I'm in the woods. 50% right there. If I go like right here... hills are 50. This is woods though. So I could just drop back to here, go into ambush stance. And then if they walk up there, I should be able to ambush them. Yeah, because nothing's... I mean, the only thing is if I don't attack them this turn, there's the potential they could get 3 more units. Okay, so they have... these are banged up. Bunch of hounds. These are just going to get obliterated. They have a decent line, decent lord. What do they have? They don't. Now one of these is going to have to reinforce also, so I have the chance to potentially cut off some reinforcements. They do have a lot of Chaos Warriors. What? Okay, so they have... I've done this before, but let me just see. 78 combat effectiveness against my Longbeards that have 111. So I have almost 50% more combat effectiveness than they do. These gyrocopters are just gonna just shatter them, I think. We are a little bit light on the Quarrelers and the Thunderers. These Chaos Warriors are kind of strong. It's 27. It's 27 on 19. We're all banged up. They are probably a little bit more banged up than I am at this point. So let's say, now they have some heroes. Can I win this fight?
Yes?
Now if I have a Thane, that will help a lot. I should have probably gone up here for Devastating Charge with the Thane. All this stuff is kind of whatever, like that's good and everything, but Devastating Charge is so good. Even though I don't have much speed, just being able to cycle charges on different things is a big deal, because he actually has a charge bonus. I mean, this is cute and everything, but I should have at least gotten that for combat effectiveness. This is very nice, though. +3 for all recruits. I'm not going to lie, it's very nice. I guess we'll just go ahead, and since we're already going this way, we're committed, we'll go ahead and do it. What are we at, an hour and 10 minutes? Oh, we're at an hour and 15, I think, already. We can't do it. It's going to be like a 2-hour episode. It's going to take like 2 days to upload this to YouTube. We'll figure it out. I'll think it over here.
Onward.
So sorry to kind of cliffhanger you. I will try to release both videos within 24 hours of each other so that you can see what I decide to do. I'm going to record another one here really quick. I don't know. I mean, I think the best choice might be just to go for ambush here. Go for ambush stance, put the Thane with him after I go into ambush. And just hope that he comes up here. And then I might be able to pick one army off. If I can't, I'm potentially giving them 3 more units. Now I could also sit here and I would get 5 more units. So I could try to like ambush near this town. I'll think it over. There's a lot of options. So basically I can attack them head on, stop them from hiring so they might not get, 3 more units. They would also lose a little bit of their healing, although they're not replenishing that much.
By the king's command.
If I attack him head on, I don't think I can use the Thane. Maybe I can. I mean, because he can run... Now look at this. He can only run like here up this hill, but he can run like way over here. How... I mean, I get it takes a little bit to run up the hill, but that's ridiculous. Anyways, if I put him with this army, there's a good chance that I'm going to lose too much movement speed to be able to attack, because I can barely reach it right now anyways, I think. So if I want the Thane, I'm going to have to go ambush. My ambush options are right here for 70%. Or is right here 70? 50. So I could go right here for 70. I think I will still have... I'll cut them off if they run up the mountains. I have a 20% higher chance, but I don't get the reinforcements from the town. So I would lose 5 potential units by doing that. I think they're going to come at me anyways, honestly. Even if I do sit near the town. And with a bigger line, I should definitely win, because I just have to stall and just let these gyrocopters just rain down steam on them, and we'll kill them. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. I'll figure it out. I think right now I'm leaning towards maybe just going into range right here, going into ambush stance, and putting the Thane with the army. That'll give me 1 more strong unit. It'll give me the reinforcements from the army, and it'll give me a chance to get an ambush on them. If I don't get the ambush this turn, I can always attack them next turn. And at least I'll have the Thane. I think getting a Thane is worth giving them an extra couple of units, potentially. We'll see. They could also run. I don't know. And these people are heading right up Main Street here, so this army needs to be ready to go. And I think it will be. But we're definitely in for some good fights next episode. I know we didn't have any this episode. I apologize. I was really trying to get some for you, but there was a lot of just very delicate finagling we had to do. But we're going to get a quest battle probably next episode. Within a couple of episodes, we're going to get a good chaos fight here. We're going to have to show down with this army here. A nice 20 on 20. We'll see if these Iron Trakes can get some redemption. Yeah, Yeah, so it should be exciting very soon. This guy might even make a move down here to get aggressive with us. So good stuff's definitely coming up soon. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this and you just joined us for the first time, be sure to go back, watch all of the past episodes. Lots of great content here. I've had lots of ups and downs in this campaign. It's been a ton of fun. It's been challenging. It's been great. No auto-resolve abuse makes for a really awesome game. And yeah, we have other campaigns going as well. All of them are a lot of fun. With the Beastmen, we just got Cygors. I was having an awesome time in the last episode. Well, it was bittersweet. So just watch the last episode. It's one of the best episodes so far, I think, in terms of both ups and downs. It was dramatic. It was fun. It was exciting. I think that's Beastman number 15. That entire campaign's been really sweet. All of them have been great. But check them all out. Empire, I just released some of those episodes. They are really awesome. We're getting into some mischief there. We're getting lots of good fights. We're about to get some high-tech units. We may have finally gotten, like, one turn of breathing room so we can actually build something like demigryphs and greatswords. That would take 2 and 3 and 2 turns respectively to do that, but either way, they're all awesome campaigns. They're a ton of fun. Even the vampire counts and the greenskins, show them a little love. Go check them out. They're a lot of fun. I know those aren't everybody's favorite a lot of times because they just have a reputation for getting abused in terms of auto-resolve and magic and things like that. But we run a nice, clean campaign, and they're a lot of fun. There's a lot of challenge in both of those. So do check those out. We also run a League of Legends. If you haven't watched that, I play only support, trying to get up to Diamond. I don't have a dedicated duo. I just try to do it with strictly good strategic thinking, good planning, and just relatively good, solid gameplay, at least for my ELO, I think. We're currently Platinum. Trying to work our way to Diamond. I've almost been Diamond for 3 seasons. I can feel it. I think this is going to be my season. I've been as high as Plat 1. Currently dropped back to Plat 4, and now I'm in Plat 5, back in my Plat 4 series. Just because I kept rage queuing when I was Plat 1 and I was on a huge losing streak. I don't rage that much, but anyways, just watch the series. It's good. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. We also have multiplayer battles. Got to mention that. I'm going to start doing a lot more of those. People really seem to enjoy those. They're a lot of fun, so do check those out. And yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. This is probably like an hour and 20 minutes so far. Once again, sorry we couldn't get a huge fight, but we should have multiple huge fights next episode, so we're setting up for some good stuff here. And thank you very much. It's always a pleasure broadcasting for you. Have a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you next time.